A pleasant afternoon to each and everyone, especially to you, ma'am. Allow me to introduce myself first. I am Siti Aisa G. Lumambas, and my topic is all about the World Trade Organization, or the WTO. So before I proceed, allow me to read my learning outcome first. The first one, at the end of this lesson, we are expected to understand what does World Trade Organization, or the WTO, mean. The second, understand the importance of World Trade Organization in our country. The third one is to elaborate the difference between tariff and non-tariff related to trade. So, before I proceed, I am going to explain first what does the WTO, or the World Trade Organization, mean. So, the WTO is based on agreement signed by a majority of the world's trading nations. The main function of the organization is to help producers of goods and services, as well as exporters and importers, protect and manage their businesses. So, sabi dito, si WTO po is, ito na yung mga agreement, no, na gisign ng iba't ibang mga business owners dito po sa ating mundo. Kumbaga pa, isa sa main function ni WTO is matulungan, no? Matulungan yung mga producers sa mga goods, sa mga services, as well as lahat po ng mga pumapasok and lumalabas po ng mga goods is that uh, nabibilong po siya dito po sa WTO is kumbaga pa kung paano natin maprotektahan, paano natin ma-manage yung isang business, no? So, uh, ano ba talaga yung goal, no? Ano ba yung goal ni WTO? So, isa sa goal ni WTO is kumbaga pa ma-improve, no? Ma-improve yung welfare ng mga tao. Kumbaga pa, kung gaano ka-smooth, no, yung trading natin when it comes in our country and also sa ibang country, no? So, kumbaga pa, sabi dito, ah, isa sa main function ni WTO is mag-facilitate ng mga international trade through removal of tariff as well as the non-tariff barriers. But later on, I'm going to explain to you what does the tariff and the non-tariff mean, no? Kumbaga pa, kung ano yung pagkakaiba nila. And also, isa sa main function also ni WTO is mag-provide ng some technical assistance and training, no, sa mga developing countries. Kumbaga pa yung mga countries na nagdevelop pa lang, tinutulungan ni WTO na mabigyan ng some technical assistance. And also, ma-establish din yung rule-based trading in which yung nation, kumbaga pa, wala silang place arbitrary restriction sa isang trade, no? So, sabi dito, the WTO is a multilateral organization headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland, with 152 member nation as of 2018 according kay Gruever 2000, Trackman 2007, the 1308 to 15, no? Sabi dito sa WTO is headquartered pala siya sa Switzerland. Kumbaga pa, itong WTO is binubuo siya ng 152 member nations, no? As you can imagine that 152 nation po, no, ang headquarter or uh, nagpapa what you call that, nagpapagana na um, kung paano nila uh, pagalawin, no, paano nila i-promote itong WTO na to. Kumbaga pa, nakafocus lang din ito siya sa trade ng isang bansa. Kumbaga pa, kung paano natin mahalin, no? Kung paano natin magustuhan yung mga economic globalization natin and also magkakaroon ng some broader process, no? When it comes sa mga trade liberalization, when it comes sa promotion or sa mga specific aspect ng mga WTO operations, no? Sabi dito, The WTO encompasses much of what was the GATT's mandate, but has moved on to other issues and areas such as services or the General Agreement on Trade in Services or the GATS, the GATS, according kay Colvosalo 2007, and the intellectual property. Kumbaga pa, ito pong WTO is kumbaga pa, ah, according dun sa report ni Miss Mama si Iinged, kung napanood niyo po yung video report niya, nabanggit niya doon, no, yung GATT's mandate, kung ano ba po yung naging mandated, no, na naging desisyon ng sa GATT's, no. So, each member state and the WTO has an equal vote. To a large extent, the WTO is the organization of these member states and not, with some exceptions, a supranational organization. Agenda items to be voted and generally flow from a number of more informal groups. Sabi dito, bawat isa po dun sa mga state na nabanggit ko kanina, which is the 152 nations, no? Kumbaga pa, meron silang equal vote, which means nagkaroon po pala ng some votings dito. Kasi later on, I'll explain to you na nagkaroon din po ng some meetings, no? Kung paano po nagsimula itong WTO. Kumbaga pa, yung mga member ng mga states na to, no? Wala pong exceptions. Lahat po ng mga nabanggit ko kanina is that kasali po sa voting na yon, sa equal vote na yon, no? So, sa ilang items sa nag-vote, no, ng general flow is kumbaga pa, meron doong karamihan doon is that yung mga informal groups po, no, nakasali. So, meron pong mga stresses and strains between the developed and developing. Kumbaga pa yung mga nations na na-develop na ay yung mga nations na magde-develop pa lang is that nagma-manifest sila na kumbaga pa yung kumbaga pa nagma-manifest sila dun sa mga groups na meron pong kumbaga pa nauna po silang mag-develop. Kumbaga pa meron na silang high-tech, no? High quality sa pagdating sa trading po. So, sabi dito, one bone of contention has meeting of the larger trading powers and so-called green room. So, ito na yung sabi ko sa inyo kanina na kumbaga pa nagkaroon ng meeting ng mga larger trading powers, no? Kumbaga pa yung may kakayahan or yung mga headquarter nila is nagkaroon po sila ng meeting na tinawag nilang sa green room, no? And yung exclusion po ng mga smaller powers, no, sa meetings na to is that they are also protest over such matters have led to greater transparency in the international operations of the WTO. There is also no mechanism, no? Wala pong mechanism na mangyayari. Kumbaga pa, involvement ng mga international or the non-governmental organization. So, in WTO's decision making, no, yung naging decision ng WTO is that nag-led siya into INGOS. When you say INGOS, is ito na yung involvement of international governmental organization. Nagkaroon din po sila ng regular protest and demonstration against dun sa mga WTO. While the GATT, focuses on the tariff reduction. The WTO has come to focus more on the non-tariff related barriers to trade. Ibig sabihin, ito pong si GATT is nakafocus lang siya sa tariff reduction. When we say tariff reduction is ito na yung mga tax, no, na impose or na imported or na export na mga goods, no? Kung ano po yung pumapasok, kung ano po yung lumalabas na mga goods and services po when it comes sa pagte-trade po is that nabibilong po siya sa tariff, no? Take note, ang tariff po is the monetary barrier na kumbaga pa ginagamit natin para maimpluwensyahan yung mga trading partners natin, tumaas yung kita natin, and also maprotektahan yung mga countries na kumbaga pa magkakaroon tayo ng advantage pagdating dun sa mga competitives ah, na mga business owner. While si WTO naman, sabi ko kanina, is naka-focus lang siya sa non-tariff related barriers. Kumbaga pa, when we say non-tariff barriers, is ito na yung broad range or the non-monetary measures. Kumbaga pa, sinusukat dito or nagkakaroon tayo ng some economic impact pagdating sa international trade. For example, sa non-tariff barriers, ito na po yung mga rules natin when it comes to trading. The second one is yung packaging. Kung dun po sa GATT is nakafocus siya sa exporting and importing, dito po sa WTO is kung paano natin i-package, paano natin ah ah, paano natin ilagay, no, protektahan yung mga products natin na kumbaga pa maganda po yung deliver natin, pag-i-import or pag-export natin dun sa ibang bansa. Yung labeling, yung standard ng product natin, isa yan. So, one example is the differences between nations in relation to regulation on such items as manufactured goods or food. Ibig sabihin po, isa po sa example niya is yung pagkakaiba, no, ng relation to regulation. Kumbaga pa, yung mga manufactured goods and yung mga services po. So, a given nation can be taken to task for such regulation if they are deemed to be unfair, restraint, and the trade in such items. However, si WTO po is na-criticize siya for not going far enough in countering the trade barriers. Kumbaga pa, nagre-retain siya para ma-develop, no, yung countries natin is in such domains as agricultural product and some services. Of course, no, si WTO po is patuloy po rin po siyang nagko-concern, no, dun sa mga tariff barriers. Again, when we say tariff barriers, it talks about the importing and the exporting of our goods and services. No? So, kumbaga pa, si WTO is nagdi-deal siya sa other type na mga protectionism. Kung paano natin protektahan yung mga product na ini-import or na-export natin from other country. Overall, sabi dito, WTO operations are premised on the neoliberal idea that nations benefit from free and open trade, and it is dedicated to the reducing, no, mabawasan, no, yung ultimately eliminating barriers to such trade. While there are winners under such this system, there are also losers. Sabi dito, I think this is the last slide that I have. Sabi dito, yung operations po ni WTO is kumbaga pa, yung idea niya po yung neoliberal idea, kumbaga pa nakaka-benefit tayo, no? Malaki po yung raise revenue natin when it comes sa pagte-trade po. Open po yung trading, and also nababawasan po and na-eliminate yung some barriers na kumbaga pa when it comes sa trade, no? While yung some maybe umaangat, no? Sa mga when it comes sa kumbaga pa malakas po yung system nila, they're also loser, no? Yun po yung sabi nila dito sa WTO. So, that's all for my part, and I hope you learned something. Thank you po for listening.